brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Panthers coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game...
Here's the Bears are kicking off. Do you think the MLB will eventually go to producing their own telecasts? I don't know. Maybe an interesting thing to think about. See if it would be beneficial. With Bally losing their shit right now, I suppose it's possible. But anyway. Ryan Stonehouse gonna kick off. Bryce Young of the Panthers get the ball first. Don't see the name. Excuse me, on the back of the jersey there. And out comes Bryce Young. What is he doing in the sim? I think he's like 33 years old now. And he had a better season than Caleb Williams. Yardage, touchdowns. I think Caleb Williams threw less picks. That's all we got going for us. Well, got a couple of losses, one on both sides of the ball, and it's a handoff to Dylan Edwards on the first play of the game for 2 yards. We are missing our rookie defensive tackle, whose name escapes me. We only played with him once. Also missing our right guard, Emmett Way. That's thrown over the middle. Diving attempt at a catch from Edwards and incomplete. Well, defense with an early chance. 3rd and 8 from the 27. Young, a deep drop. Okoye, sidearm throw to the sideline. Bryce Young starts 0 of 2, and the Panthers will punt.
Very early on, pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious.
Collins to send it away. I don't know who we got back returning. It's Paul Ridley. Ridley from the 30. Gain of about 8. Well, Caleb Williams comes out. He did throw 4 interceptions against the Rams, but did wind up with like 550 yards out of pure necessity.
They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And in some ways, he's awfully fortunate to get another shot right here in these playoffs because he wasn't particularly sharp in the wild card.
Williams with Kramer. And a first down run. Guard pulls out. I think that was Malachi Starks on the stop. The Georgia Bulldog. Gain of 4, and we 2nd and 6. We did a good job in the first quarter against the Rams, controlling the football. I think we're going to try and do a little bit of a similar thing here. Williams on the run. Quick throw. And off the hands of Trent Douglas. Springs the other safety opposite Malachi Starks. There to force an incompletion. 3rd down and 6 in the direction of Derek Meadows. Didn't realize he was going that deep on the route. That could have been really bad, but it's a first down for the Bears to the 42-yard line. After a couple of dicey passes, we'll get back to the run. It's what I get for playing Madden before 9 a.m. Kramer. Great block by the guard there. But a gain of 6 for Kramer. 2nd down and 4. We are very lucky on that. But a defensive end that just dropped into coverage. They're down in 4. We could run this. However, they got a bunch in the box, so we're not going to do that. And throwing. That is caught. Xavier Worthy, first down. The Texas Longhorn to the 31 on his first completion, or his first reception for a gain of 5 yards. Kramer to the left. Sidney Kramer, not much there. Injury to Carolina's Gordon Anthony. Believe that is a defensive tackle. Back to the locker room. Haven't tried to throw the ball downfield, really. Meadows and Mosey, both options here. Looking for Mosey. Off his hands. 3rd down and 8. Let's send Mosey deep. Isaiah Mosey knocked away. How do you get over there to cover that? That was Turner. Alex Hyde to put the Bears on the board. It is up and good. Well, we were kind of lucky to get down here in the first place. A lot of plays for not a lot of yardage. The Bears do have a lead. Didn't get our first lead until way late against the Rams. About 10 minutes to go in that game, and Bryce Young comes back out after a struggle of a first drive. 2 incompletions.
Sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you? Those don't ever go away.
Dylan Edwards, the lone back. And Deion Walker got free, but that's complete to the tight end. Bryce Young has his first completion for a gain of 30. Tight end Shaw. Oh, that growl might get annoying if the Panthers start moving the ball on us. Bryce Young, quick throw. Taylor Fort. Nice job to get in on that. We didn't try and hit him, so no PI there. Game doesn't know what PI is. Young back to pass. Nice curl, but he missed him. Bryce Young starts 1 of 5.
Send them back to the drawing board.
3rd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Bryce Young on the move, and he's going backwards. Derek Moore, Deion Walker in there, and Carolina's going to punt from midfield.
You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise.
Collins to punt.
Perfect execution of their nickel defense.
I take a drink of something. Holy shit. I feel like congested, but I'm not like sick.
And they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra there.
Well, this has been more defensive than the Rams game thus far. Kramer to the outside. Could not escape Brittingham.
And sometimes teams get really comfortable with that.
95's already made a couple of nice plays. He dropped back into coverage on the last drive. 2nd and 11. Looking for Trent Douglas. Another one off the hands, but again, it's tight coverage. The game wants nothing but 4 verts. But we're going to give a screen pass a shot. Dropping back. We got blocks up the middle. Kramer, 4th and 1. A gain of 11.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long.
He's going to line up. See if we're going to go for this. From between the center and the left guard. Nah. I know we got a backup right guard in the game, but we're going to give this a go. Up the gut, A.J. Wade.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at
Fullback dive works. Danny Stutzman, the Oklahoma Sooner, brings us down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And a first down pass. Out of the backfield. Williams swings it to Kramer. Kramer's juke move is still so bad. And it's never going to get any better.
Gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back.
2nd down and 9. Kramer on the run. Need the guard to pull out, and Kramer's got space. First big run of the day for Sidney Kramer. Gives us a first down.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
First down from the 47. Williams on the scramble. Gaining 5. A route got goofed up over there, and I didn't want to run yet another swing pass to the running back. 2nd down and 5. Kramer waiting for blocks that never come. Gain of only a yard to the 47. It springs again. Looking, Derek Meadows over the middle. He's got enough for the first down. Williams, 5 of 10 for 39 yards. The second catch for Derek Meadows. He's got 22 yards. Run to the wide side of the field with Sidney Kramer speared down after a gain of 4. His defensive line, not really great in terms of the overall. Oh, that is not the play I wanted to call, but yeah, sure. Williams rolling out. We're going to run for this. Block from Meadows certainly would have been nice to avoid any contact on our quarterback. Ran into Trey McNutt there. All right, well, this play, if we get the time, usually one of our money plays. Play action, Williams looking over the middle. Derek Meadows has it, and he's got the touchdown. Derek Meadows. Extra point away from a 10-0 lead. 29-yard strike. You just let 99 speed come across the middle. As long as Williams gives him an accurate ball, we're usually pretty good on that. And then the speed just enough to get around the edge, get to the pylon, cut it upfield.
They ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game.
Alex Hyde misses a little left, but it'll be up and good with the wind coming from that direction. 12 plays, 78 yards, 5 minutes. Well, can Carolina get on the board here, or will it be a Bears blowout? I swear that jersey says Barton. I'm having Rockies franchise flashbacks.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye.
Bryce Young under center. Quick throw. Nobody really in the area. They're probably lucky that was man. Second down, Bryce Young. Kind of looking like current day Bryce Young. As that's Bryce Kaiser on the tackle of Dylan Edwards. Second carry for Edwards. He's got 2 yards. 3rd down and 10. This Panthers offense, they moved the ball on the last drive, but not so much here. Young. Oh, to pass over the middle. And they have a first down. That's Cunningham. Caleb Cunningham for a gain of 14. Panthers had to have it, and they got it. Oh, that was a quick snap. Oh, Jesus. Noah Sewell had a chance at a pick. How do you read that? How do you predict that? Just throw it right at my linebacker? Jesus, Bryce.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I don't think there was any... I mean, why is he doing this? That is a handoff to Dylan Edwards, and Dylan Edwards has space. Popped by Mark Zachary IV. But Dylan Edwards finally breaks one, and the Panthers are into Bears territory as he takes a spill for some reason. Everyone on the D-line outside of Danny Okoye is gassed. We're going to use her Okoye. Quick throw. Caught. It's a tackle by Junior Lippett as Bryce Young is now 3 of 9. Harrison on the catch. 2nd down and 4. Pressure is coming, but over the middle. It's complete, and he stays on his feet. Deontay Greenfield. Well, we have Big Zero, Deion Walker in pursuit. You knew that was a touchdown. Also, I have no idea why he broke off of the line here, but, I mean, Fort slowed him down, but not enough, and then all of a sudden, they got a 340-pound defensive tackle trying to run him down, and that was never going to work.
Now the try here for the extra point.
I don't remember the guy's name. This is that big kicker out of Mizzou. 7 plays, 76 yards, 2 minutes, 16 seconds. It's like Mevis or something. Abraham from the goal line. Had some chances with Abraham to have some nice returns in the wild card round. Nothing really ever came to fruition, but our first time returning with him, I liked his acceleration. If we get some blocks, we're going to fucking fly. Kramer on the run. Little bump block from Hardesty. But Bo Limmer, our starting center, most experienced offensive lineman, to the training table on the sideline. Bo Limmer, 30. I think he's 31 years old now. Pressure is coming, and 2 unblocked. Blitzers for Carolina. Knowles will be credited with the sack. I knew the blitz was coming. We're usually pretty good at picking it up. Looking, Trent Douglas. It's behind him and intercepted. Springs to the 21. Bo Limmer can return. We're going to need him. Bears were in full control of this game, but much like the end of the first half versus the Rams, it's just falling apart, as that's a drop pass by the running back Dylan Edwards. We can hold him to a tie here. Hold him to a field goal attempt. It's a win for the Bears. Young back to pass, has nothing. Derek Moore forces a throwaway. Bryce Kaiser in coverage over on the tight end. I believe that was Shaw. 3rd down and 10. Good chance for the Bears defense to limit the mistakes, as that is thrown and incomplete. Deontay Greenfield had it. Taylor Fort said no. And it will be a field goal try for Carolina. I gotta fucking find this guy's name. Where are you? Harrison Mevis. I don't think he's actually 294 pounds. I think that's just what I had to do to make him actually look like he does. But Harrison Mevis for the field goal, try to tie the game. It's up and good, but there is a flag down.
Penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
On Junior Lippett. You've got to be shitting me. What happened over here? And just bumped into him. Big guy goes for a tumble.
Well, forget the field goal to try to tie
well,
they'll have a chance to
got to do it again. First down Carolina from the 10, but not first and goal. Young on play action. Touchdown. Deontay Greenfield is second of the first quarter.
2 touchdowns here so far, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with.
I went for the pick. It didn't work.
Cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And now Harrison Mevis to extend the lead. It's 14-10. This game is 10-0. Mevis sends it deep. Abraham from a yard deep. Ooh, we got blocks over here, and Jamison Williams. Maybe not the guy we want on special teams blocking for our returners. Although, I don't know. That's selling Jamo's blocking ability a little bit short. Play action, Williams, Xavier Worthy hangs on. Get a little bit of pace to our offense here. That worked. Read that well. That was Brittingham again. Made some big plays already in this game. Williams on the run. Gonna fire it deep down there. Paul Ridley. Oh, he should have had it. Springs tipped it away. Oh, man. Need some blocks. Not going to get him. 4th down and 7. Brought down by Hardesty. We do have to punt once more before the end of the quarter here. Stonehouse sends it deep. Paul Vanover. Jesus. Paul Vanover just popped Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards bounced off it. 27 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 14-10 Panthers. There's a wide open receiver again. Deontay Greenfield to the 48. I thought I looked at the play art and I didn't see anything wrong, and then all of a sudden there was something very wrong. First down Panthers to start the second quarter. Young with Edwards in the game. It's a handoff to Dylan Edwards. Gain of only a yard. He's got 4 carries for 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
That's another handoff for Edwards, cut down by Junior Lippett after another gain of 1. 3rd down and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to
there we go.
Run or pass and make the appropriate.
Needed a nice cover 2 play. D-line already gassed. Young back to pass. He's going to take a big loss. And Bryce Young. Bryce Young is injured, however, to the sideline. I think Carolina can breathe a sigh of relief there.
Side for just a moment. Here's the Panthers punter now.
But the Bears do get the ball back. Collins punts toward the sideline again. They'll give Paul Ridley no chance to return that. Now the Bears offense has to get something going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Sidney Kramer on the run, waiting for blocks, and Kramer nearly broke that for a first down. 9 carries, 36 yards for Sidney Kramer already.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong
Play action, Williams looking to the tight end, Myers. He's got it for a first down to the 45. Williams nearing 100 yards passing. Bryce Young already there. Kramer runs right. Yeah, had block. Oh, Sidney Kramer broke free. Sidney Kramer inside the 25. Number 5 just has that ability to break one every now and then. 15 runs, 15 passes. Williams on play action. After the big run, Derek Meadows. Williams missed him. It's always baffled me how Williams can miss so many deep balls with 99 deep accuracy. I don't know if that's still the case at this stage in his career. But just another missed throw as Kramer has a block. Sidney Kramer going to power. 3rd and inches.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Give another carry to the fullback, A.J. Wade.
And very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because
Second time he's carried the ball today. First down Bears. 2 carries, 5 yards. That's all we need out of the big fella.
Run game if you want to, and if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Panthers look like they might bring a little pressure. We'll see if that's the case. J.C. Allen is in the game, and Allen doesn't have the cuts that Kramer does. Really slow out of the cut, trying to hit a hole there. 2nd and 6, Kramer is back in the game. Throwing over the middle, Paul Ridley could not hang on. Tight coverage. 3rd down and 6. Williams up the middle. And a nice job there to stop him. Mike Minor. Not the pitcher, but yes, Mike Minor. Do we take the points here? I feel like we do. Big part of the Bears' success has been taking points and not doing crazy things and going for it on 4th down. We take the points. Might just help us out later.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit.
Stonehouse to kick off with the Bears down 1. That has been a theme the last few Bears playoff runs. We settle for way too many field goals.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got.
All right, Bryce Young is not back yet, which means Michael Penix Jr. is in the game for the Carolina Panthers. 3-man front for the Bears. That's a throw. And incomplete. All things considered, a good ball from Penix. Gave his receiver a bit of a chance. Penix back to throw again. Deion Walker got free as that's caught by Deontay Greenfield. To the 48. I'm so hesitant to pop these receivers because my timing has been wrong a little bit as of late. I've been getting called for PI. There's a run. Runs right into Paul Vanover. 2nd and 7. After the carry from Dylan Edwards. I can't imagine that Bryce Young is done for the game as Penix throws to the sideline. Let's check the injury report and see. Where is it? Coaching? Medical Center. Bryce Young is going to miss 1 quarter, so back for the second half. Noted. They are working on him. 3rd and 7. Penix with Edwards. Penix going to scramble and throw to the sideline again. At least it's a good job by Penix not to, take any sacks, make any awful throws. I didn't even know he was a Panther until looking at the rosters ahead of this game. That one, unless he's got some spin on it, is a touchback. Well, Bears with a chance once again, down 1. This game was 10-0 and 14-10. And now the Bears with a chance. Kramer hesitates, gains 2. I won't pretend like this has been a great day throwing the football for Caleb Williams, but his receivers have not helped him out very much. And that's a sack. Hardesty, right as I was looking at it might have been Mosey coming out of the break of his route. 3rd and 15. Throwing, intercepted. Rodgers. And we give the Panthers great field position to try and add more to their lead. Penix, hands off, Edwards. Gains 2 to the 32. Penix back to pass. Pressure caught. That is Caleb Cunningham, who is their top receiver in terms of overall. It's his 2nd catch for 20 yards. 3rd down and 3. Our rookie Aries Colbert in the game. Colbert made it free. That's a spin move by Noah Sewell. And 4th and inches. Do they go for the field goal? They're lining up like they are. Gonna play this safe. 4th and inches. They will kick it for a 4-point lead. Harrison Mevis.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result. Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple.
17-13.
But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say
Abraham on the return. Did not get to the 25. Might have to shut him off on returns. I feel like we're hurting ourselves. And a handoff to Sidney Kramer. Sidney Kramer still going. Sidney Kramer, 78 yards. Just like that, the Bears are in front. Got to the outside. Malachi Starks, I thought, was going to have a chance to catch us here. He dove. Trey McNutt just ran right past us, and Springs had no chance. And now Alex Hyde. Kick is good for a 3-point lead. One play, 78 yards to Sidney Kramer. Our biggest run of the 2034 playoffs. Stonehouse Touchback to the Panthers.
It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The possession
Well,
football goes over to Carolina.
what can Penix do? He's down to a 78 overall
It's not what they wanted. They wanted
at
6,
this
but
point. I
they
believe
got
32 years old.
They'll take it.
Penix looking, running. Derek Moore can't get him. He had all the space to run. Moore missed.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball.
Penix just doing what he can do to not turn the ball over, essentially, but they're not really moving the ball with him in the game. We run out of the Wildcat. I don't know. That's over the middle. Junior Lippett missed a hit. And Deontay Greenfield, I tell you. Cunningham might be their best receiver in overall, but Greenfield is, he's been the guy. 22 passes for Carolina. Only 8 rushes. Hand off to Edwards. I'm going to say, we cannot let him get yards on that. The 9th run of the day. 5 minutes to go before halftime. It's another handoff to Edwards. Oh my God, what a pancake. Somebody's life just ended.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defense is generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down on the 49-yard line, and that's a handoff to Edwards again. Taylor Fort slowed him down. Hauled down by Bryce Kaiser at the 32. I'm a bit worried that they're going to start to try and run the ball until Bryce Young is back. Nope, Penix back to pass. And he misses Cunningham. Penix just 3 of 6. Panthers are inside field goal range for Harrison Mevis to tie this game at the very least. Penix on the run. Evades Derek Moore. And a nice play by Taylor Fort downfield on Deontay Greenfield. Forcing an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10.
You absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
I have no idea who to use her. I guess we'll go with Deion Walker. Over the middle, that's caught. And there's Cunningham. First down to the 14. Mark Zachary, the 4th first solo tackle of the divisional round. Penix to pass. Incomplete, Jazavian Currents. Forces that to the ground.
Second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was.
2nd down and 10 from the 14. This looks like a run. It is a run. Dylan Edwards got free. Daryl Killings on the stop, and Dylan Edwards also hurt as he heads to the sideline. So empty backfield for Penix on 3rd and 3. Not sure what his mobility's like at this stage. It ain't gonna matter. Oh, he ran back behind the line to gain there.
He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
That was a catch for the Alabama Crimson Tide receiver, Isaiah Bond. He ran back behind the line to gain, forces 4th and 1, and the Panthers are going for it. Panthers throwing, caught. Caleb Cunningham. Panthers take a lead. They go for it on 4th and 1. Taylor Fort came in looking to knock that ball away, and Cunningham just snatched it away.
We have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
For a 4-point lead with 3 minutes to go before halftime. I feel like we got to have a lead of some sort before Bryce Young comes back in this game. Mevis sends it deep. Abraham on the return. Well, probably his best of the day up to the 27. 13 carries, 148 yards for Sidney Kramer now, after a 78-yard touchdown run of the first play of the drive. Throwing, that's Derek Meadows on the catch. 2nd and 3. Williams 9 of 19 for 104.
And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
Jesus! Brittingham with a fucking pick. That is the second time I've seen him drop into coverage on the D-line. Second time all game.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Not something we're accustomed to facing. Quick throw. Tripped up is Greenfield after a gain of a yard. 7th completion for Penix. 2-minute warning has been reached. Panthers are up by 4.
Divisional round weekend. Reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis.
2nd down and 9 for Penix. It's caught by Greenfield. He's still fucking moving. How the hell? Greenfield 1st down to the 25. He's got 7 catches. It's not quite the Zachariah Branch game. Penix, deep drop, gonna fire to the corner, out of bounds. Taylor Fort was back there. 2nd down with 1:30 to go before halftime. That's Bryce Kaiser. Oh, it's a curl though. Oh, jeez, Penix got rid of that ball well before that route had a chance to develop. Kaiser got a hit in on Penix. He stayed in there, delivered a great ball. 1st and goal from the 6. With the clock running. Penix back to pass. Penix on the run. Fires it away. Just able to get rid of that one. 9 of 18 for Michael Penix Jr. Well, force a field goal attempt to only go down 7 is a massive win. Quick completion. That's to a tight end. I'm not sure what his name is. Timeout Carolina. Harrison. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. Penix back to pass. Penix on the run, and he fires a strike to Cunningham. That was one of the fastest throwing animations I've ever seen. On the run as well. What the fuck happened there? That's a dime. Sidearm for the backup.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy,
for an 11-point lead.
Just how you draw it up in practice, and then
it is good.
In the game.
Bears have only 32 seconds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Probably should have just taken the touchback. Well, we get to the 30. So 28 seconds, all 3 of our timeouts. Even 3 points is a win for us. Looking for the tight end, Trent Douglas. He's got it, but for only a gain of 3 yards.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go.
Not quite Preston Meadows.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
We're going to fire it up there. Derek Meadows has it. Oh, down to the 10. Caleb Williams with a bomb.
So that means they're down to one remaining here. As we
One timeout remaining, 17 seconds. These throws have to go to the end zone. Williams back to pass, fires, touchdown! Isaiah Mosey.
Touchdown. A great effort there. As the first half is winding down.
Jesus.
They're able to cut into this lead in the final
What a
seconds
game
of the
changer
first
that
half.
drive could be. Honestly, I threw to the wrong receiver here, but Turner got his head turned around.
Him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
There's somebody on a drag that was way more open than Mosey was. Alex Hyde powers it through, and the Bears are down 4.
Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first
Bears will
half as
kick
the
off.
kicks away.
Not certain how aggressive Carolina is going to be. 13 seconds, 2 timeouts.
They'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out.
They will run a play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready
See
to
what they
go.
do here. Might be the final plays for Penix, as Edwards is back in the game. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
He goes right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
So for whatever reason, before I was able to switch to Taylor Fort, the AI decided that he was going to engage with a blocker instead of go and try and get him.
They give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights.
Good
Pushes the
Lord.
lead up to 11. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the
We'll let
half
this
as we
bounce.
move away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go.
See what we can do here.
And
2 seconds.
one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
That's thrown in the direction of Derek Meadows. He cuts it upfield, but 99 speed ain't enough.
All the way down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, this is the second of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
What a kick in the dick that was. Deep ball for Abraham will take a knee.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Bears are down 11.
To go to begin the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year.
All because we called cover 4. Hand off, it's Kramer looking for a block. Kramer up to 153 yards. Doing what he can. Rebuild the Steelers? Well, if the wheel decides we're going to rebuild the Steelers, we will. I think whenever this season ends, we give her a spin. But hopefully that is not today. 3rd down and 7. Williams on the scramble, firing. He's got Isaiah Mosey. Block for me, Derek. Derek Meadows lays a block down, and that's a score. He's back there laying on a stacked team. Well, it's a possibility. Another run for Kramer. Gain of 8. But, I mean, that would be an interesting thing. We've never really done that. So then it's just about sustaining the success. 2nd and 2. Play action. Oh, there's somebody underneath. Oh, we are so lucky that didn't get picked. So incredibly lucky. 2nd catch for the second-year tight end, Jason Myers. A handoff again. Kramer ran into Turner. The 17th carry for Kramer today. But, I mean, once again, not really anybody else we can go to. Deep ball. Mosey knocked away. Turner's done that twice now. Cut that ball off. 3rd and 5. Looking for Trent Douglas. He's got the first down to the 7. Yeah, landing on a team that's already like pre-built for us would be interesting. We've never really done that before. It's always been bad teams. Handoff for the backup running back, J.C. Allen. Brought down by Cook.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down.
Play action, Williams rolls. Williams fires, but it's intercepted. Trey McNutt. I think Williams got hit. I felt the controller vibrate under pressure a little bit, and he threw it right into the hands of McNutt.
Get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
4th interception for Williams. Quick throw, dropped. Some nice coverage again. Taylor Fort, Jazavian Currents in there as well. Do they head to the run?
Instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They do to the fullback, and the fullback is going to pick up the first down. McCree. That's a backbreaker right there. Force the incompletion on 1st down. They're just going to run it, and a fucking fullback dive gets a 1st down, and there is the tight end Shaw. I'm sorry, did I see Bryce Young is 7 of 17? Oh, no, that's Penix. No, Bryce Young. Edwards going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Somehow that's the line of scrimmage. Caleb Ferguson there. Bears need a stop. We're not getting anywhere. Moving the football, and nothing's happening. Into coverage, dropped into a box. Deontay Greenfield again.
Different story here, over 20 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Panthers to the 41-yard line. Quick throw, somehow not PI.
He missed him, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a...
I mean, nobody's got any gas on the D-line outside of Okoye. Empty backfield for Young now.
On 2nd down, Young again.
Okoye! I got juked out of there. Throw is high. It'll be 3rd down. I'm just going to call that defense again.
And end up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Young on the run. What? 4th and inches. They are at midfield, so they may go for this. They line up the punt. I don't know if I really believe it. They do punt it. We're going to hope this bounces into the end zone, and it does.
That one hits at the 7, but
Well, the Bears still down 11. They were moving the football. And then the interception by Trey McNutt. Kramer, first down run. Sidney Kramer bouncing to the outside. 183 yards for Kramer in this game. Of course, the highlight being the 78-yard touchdown run.
I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Back to throw now.
Looking for the tight end, Trent Douglas. Dropped again.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this
Kramer reverses. Sidney Kramer bouncing and another first down. Tried to follow the block of the tight end. He cut in a little bit sooner than I would have liked, but the run works yet again. Oh, jeez. Brittingham, he's got a sack now to go along with a pick and 4 other tackles. Thought I saw a hole. That hole closed up. Play action. Williams rolls. Williams downfield. Knocked away. Been a little bit off on the throws downfield all day. 3rd and 13. I mean, even getting a field goal here is a dub. Throwing it up and intercepted. That's all we had.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked
5 picks.
times?
Young back to pass. On the drag. I don't know what happened that got their tight end that open. First down for the Panthers to the 36.
Here we go. On play action.
Play action. Young gonna get sacked here. Danny Okoye and Derek Moore. A sack back to the 44. 2nd and 18. We gotta take advantage of this. Can't let him kick a field goal. Deion Walker got in there, and a broken tackle again. Up to the 36. In the original line of scrimmage, it'll be 3rd down and 10.
And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Young on the scramble, fires toward the sideline. All right.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Well, Harrison Mevis is going to come on.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash, this from 53.
53-yarder's good. 14-point game.
So the turnover leads to points as they had 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive.
We're not done yet, but it's not looking very good.
Just do it.
Abraham returns.
From the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down.
You try to hit the hole, and then the
Now Chicago
guys give up on their blocks.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they
First down.
and get this proverbial
Williams going to dump it off. Trent Douglas gains 8.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on
Williams on the run. Caleb Williams has a ton of space as he rolls out. Run all the way up to the 50.
Right at midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
22-yard gain. Kramer on the run, waiting for the block. Kramer got free. First down to Chicago. Kramer's 20th carry of this game.
Moving quickly to the line.
There is nobody on Isaiah Mosey.
They go play action here on first
Deep
down.
ball. It is caught! Mosey for the Bears touchdown. Malachi Starks just kept running.
With his second touchdown of the
No idea what that was about.
cut it back within a score.
Alex Hyde's kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the
Bears
lead
down
to a
7.
touchdown. Just a 4-play
A quick response, so we don't have to get away from the running game. We can just run our offense that we're comfortable with on a day where we are not throwing the football very well outside of what we just did.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Dude, all these plays are ass. (41-34). Young, a handoff, Dylan Edwards.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Cut down by Caleb Ferguson after a gain of 4, his 5th tackle.
Been able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller,
Nearing the 4th quarter.
anything you want, but on the defensive side,
Young, another handoff. Runs into Ferguson. And I think Taylor Fort and Dylan Edwards injured again.
an advantage on this snap.
But again to the sideline.
On here because he appears to be shaken up.
3rd down and 1. I'm not really sure who that puts in the game. Young on a handoff. Bryce Kaiser, a huge stop.
Brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think
His 6th solo tackle.
on the play there. A nice job defensively.
Panthers punting.
It likely forces a punt situation.
Bears are right back in this.
And the punt team on now is this one set.
Paul Ridley on the return. Got some blocks to turn around. Paul Ridley. It's not fast enough to get to the outside. Got our slowest receiver returning kicks.
1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence.
We do not have to avoid the running game any longer.
Isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can
Kramer to the outside, runs into the fullback Wade. No idea what the fuck he's doing.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Tackle by Mike Miner.
Groove here this go around. After the loss to start out, here's
See if we can't run behind our big blocking tight end, Trent Douglas.
they'll keep it on the
And Kramer
and this winds up
gains
a gain of
4.
4 to the 41.
3rd down and 7.
Second and long. It's really nice to see it.
Springs on the stop.
To run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that
Throwing over the middle. It's caught by Meadows. 4th and 1. We don't have to go for this, but we're going to go for this.
A gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It'll be the 3rd time we've run fullback dive today. Uh-oh.
They'll run it with Williams.
I think we got it.
Got a first down as he's up
Barely.
to 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it
There is a slight differential between the game clock and the play clock. So we will run with J.C. Allen. Allen bouncing. J.C. Allen breaking free. Injury to Chicago's Glenn Dunbar. That is our
during that run,
2nd-year left
injury
tackle.
here. We got
So it
one
won't be the
those
final play of the
blockers in
quarter.
some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously,
Thankfully to the
nothing serious.
sideline.
The medical staff, though, gonna
Some
take a
potential
peek.
pressure coming straight up the middle. And it's a run to the outside. Ball is on the ground, bouncing around, and it's picked up by the center, Bo Limmer,
They're in need of some
with Trey McNutt down on the field, and this 3rd quarter won't end.
We'll step aside. Trying to get
It's 3rd down and 6.
quarter breaks.
Play action. Pressure coming. That is caught. Xavier Worthy.
Target, that's complete.
And the 3rd quarter ends.
First down is a tackle on the scoreboard as we get
Kramer on the handoff, and Malachi Starks,
but this one gonna lose a couple yards.
the safety, with a nice tackle on the run. Glenn Dunbar able to return.
tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football.
That helps out.
They probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Throwing.
Yardage.
Paul Ridley.
Throw here, hauled in.
Rare target for him today. 3rd and 3. It's his first catch for a gain of 9. Turner on the stop. 3rd down and 3. Williams rolls out. Caleb Williams is going to run for this. Caleb Williams inside the 10. And a Carolina injury on the defensive line, Quincy Wiggins.
To be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. A looming decision to make on the conversion.
First down and goal.
First things first, they need to score.
Over the middle. That is caught, and it's Paul Ridley for the Bears touchdown. Didn't have a catch the entire game. Now he's got 2 on this drive alone.
Extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about
these Bears, man.
but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
It is 41-41.
It's up and good, and an important
We have trailed in the second half of both playoff games we've played. We're down 24 against the Rams. We're down 14 against these Panthers. Bryce Young, all kinds of time. Danny Okoye with a hit on Young. Bryce Young, 11 of 25 for 188 yards. I feel like Penix had better stats. Motioning is Cunningham and Greenfield. Deion Walker powering free. Oh, Jesus, that's a wide open tight end. Harrison. Gain of 26 for the Panthers. First down. Across midfield. We got some press coverage, which is a bit worrying. Over the middle. That is intercepted, and it's Paul Vanover. Finally a turnover. That is a massive play for Paul Vanover. He had a big pick in the wild card round just yesterday. Kramer. Good block from the center, Bo Limmer. And Sidney Kramer down on the field. That is the last thing we need to have happen. So you know who that brings into the game? Tajay Spears. Carried this team to multiple Super Bowls in this franchise. And it's Spears on the run. Tajay Spears up the gut for a gain of 12. Kramer can return. I don't know if we want to risk that. For the moment, we'll keep Tajay in the game. Williams rolls out on the run. It's Derek Meadows, and Derek Meadows is in the end zone, and the Bears have the lead again.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night, and the Bears have.
That's a great throw by Williams on the run. Meadows didn't have to slow up. And a tumble into the end zone. Alex Hyde puts it through the uprights. 48-41.
Mentally, they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Ryan Stonehouse gets us restarted with 12 and a half to go.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Honestly, if I was the Panthers, I'd put Michael Penix Jr. back in the game.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing.
First down at the 25. Deion Walker got free there. That's a catch. Dude, we've been popping Greenfield all game. I don't think he's dropped one. A gain of 21. Ninth catch for 166. As this run to Dylan Edwards gains only a yard. Mark Zachary, the fourth, on the tackle today. He's had a quiet game. Young back to pass again. Caught. Isaiah Bond. Thought we had a chance at a pick there with Bryce Kaiser, but it didn't work out. Tackle by Paul Vanover. First down for the Panthers to the 43. Handoff. Edwards. Tripped, which kind of goofed up Killings. Speared down by Kaiser after a gain of 5.
Exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage.
Miserable day for the pass rush. I don't know if we even have a sack. Thrown over the middle. It's caught by Greenfield. What kind of read was that? That was like triple coverage. First down to the 22, their 50th pass play of the day. Jasavian Current's nice tackle in space, but Noah Sewell down on the field. Not who we need to see down. We don't have a lot of depth at outside linebacker. I think that forces Josh Allen into the game. Handoff, it's Edwards. Killings, and it is Josh Allen. There on the stop, 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young.
Quick throw. They've got space and a touchdown.
Touchdown Panthers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and
Dylan Edwards
the Panthers are an extra
with a receiving touchdown as well.
He is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because
High re-injury risk for Noah Sewell. We'll keep Josh Allen in the game. Harrison Mevis to tie this game again. Good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
8 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied.
Abraham from the goal line.
Away here. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Up to the 24.
The 20 to the 24. The Bears now ready to take over again.
Bears fighting
To the NFL.
for the life of this franchise.
This divisional round matchup, tie game.
Williams on play action.
Fans with their hearts in their throats, waiting
Dumping that off to Tajay Spears. For a gain of 6, Williams is 24 of 40 for 397. And the first catch for Spears.
Ball on to 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Spears will run it here. We get a block from the fullback, Wade. 2 carries, 19 yards for Tajay. Vintage Tajay Spears, you might call it. Tackle by Malachi Starks. 40 runs, 40 passes. Williams rolls out. Throwing, knocked away. Wasn't even looking. Like, how do you swat the ball? You're not even looking at the ball. Out of the backfield to Spears. He gets popped. It's 3rd down and 3. Williams is over 400 yards passing. Spears is delayed handoff. I fucking hate these. 4th down and 5. Stutzman on the stop. And Stonehouse to punt away. I don't think they're going to field this. So we're going to put some spin on it. Down at the 12. By Toriano Pride Jr. Bryce Young back out.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with
48-48.
all tied in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw over the middle to nobody in particular. Mark Zachary, the fourth, just a little bit too far away to make a play on it. 2nd down from the 12. And it's a handoff. Dylan Edwards. It's a nice tackle by Currents to stop him short of the 1st down. 3rd tackle for Currents in this game.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Got 3 tight ends in the game. It's a handoff to Edwards. And he gets the 1st down. Ball down by Junior Lippett. First down for the Panthers, 6 minutes to play. Quick throw. Caught. Harrison. Timed that hit up pretty well. He pretty much just bounced right off it. Oh, Matthews got free there, but Edwards runs for the 1st down. To the wrong side there, freed up the gap. Daryl Killings has to bring him down. 1st down, Carolina. Bryce Young, quick throw. Jesus. Got popped by Kaiser. But the tight end again makes a catch. Carolina just methodical right now. Short gains, but they're carving us up on them. Play action, thrown over the middle, it's intercepted! Jazavian Currents! To the outside! He may take it back, and he does! Pick 6, Jazavian Currents!
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before.
Nothing but slow guys trying to come over and make a play. Currents jumped in front of that one. And the Bears lead again. A back and forth game. Extra point by Hyde. And the Bears lead by 7 with 4.5 to go.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting
55-48.
but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
A date with either Green Bay or the Tokyo Mounties, which would truly be fitting, awaits the winner.
We'll get it at the 25. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming.
Defense didn't get much time to rest. In fact, almost none at all. Is Deon Walker a little bit gassed? Young back to pass. It's a quick throw and a diving catch for Isaiah Bond. Quick throw, incomplete. And Deon Walker is down on the play. We don't have any defensive tackle depth. In fact, it puts rookie Brandon Dixon in the game. We're pretty much out of defensive tackles. Dixon got free. Edwards gets popped for a loss.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11. Not certain they'd go for this if they don't get it. Might depend on what they do here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the outside, and that is Deontay Greenfield for a Panthers 1st down. Walker can come back, so that's huge. We need it. Got a little rest on the sideline. He's back ready to go. Deon Walker got free, and that is LaMichael Matthews on the sack for a loss of 11. Our 4th of the day. Second down and 21. Quick throw into traffic and off the hands of Cunningham. Currents was close by. Outside of the 2-minute warning with 3 of their timeouts, I don't know if they go for this. Danny Okoye just missed him, and that ball's to the sideline. I think you punt and try and live the fight another day. And that is what the Panthers line up to do. Collins toward the sideline. Out at the 22. Well, as long as we don't see an injury on this play, this play can get it to the 2-minute warning. Williams, Spears, Tajay Spears with a nice gain. And there are no injuries, so the 2-minute warning will be reached.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Will not run a play before it. 2-minute warning with the Bears up 7.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
To this point in the playoffs, this team just continues to find a way.
Here's 2nd and 3. They've got a second.
It's the guy that carried us through so much in this franchise, Tajay Spears, to ice this game away, and Tajay Spears with a move. Past midfield and a first down. One more first down can send the Bears to the NFC Championship. Spears trying to find space. Not much. 2nd and 8. Timeout Panthers. Spears again. Tajay to the outside. Makes a man miss. And he's down. Timeout Carolina. But that should do it. What a massive interception by Jazavian Currents. A pick 6 to take the lead. And now it's just kneel downs. Couple more. We trailed by 24 against the Rams in the wild card round. We trailed by 14 late in the 3rd quarter here in the divisional round. And these Bears just will not die. One final kneel down for Caleb Williams, and the Bears are back to the NFC Championship game. Green Bay or Tokyo await a Bears team that I'm not sure anybody wants to see.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.